Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I have compiled 10 Toyota models that I think you should buy, and I have added an extra model at the end of the video. Sit back, follow me, and enjoy the video. AutoArt's T23 Celica is a fairly old model, released sometime in the early 2000s. It was a huge leap in quality compared to the models available at the time. The upholstered cabin, folding sun visor, hat rack opening with the boot door were a huge innovation at the time, and while time has passed, there is no alternative today. The model was available in several color options and was also available in right and left-hand drive versions. On eBay, auctioned examples started from as little as $60, and with active ads still running, the cheapest is $125. I think it is a beautiful model to date, so I can only recommend it to everyone. AutoArt was the first to touch the MR2 Toyota, and the third generation was chosen. This generation MR2 has not been produced by any other manufacturer since. This MR2 is about the same age as the Celica, so the quality of their parts is about the same. This model was also available in several colors and was available in both right and left-hand drive versions. Of course, this model already had an upholstered interior and was a model with a high-quality finish for its price. The price is also quite reasonable in today's terms, and you can get it for around $70. I bought it this year for around $90 in mint, almost new, boxed condition. AutoArt also released the Lexus and Toyota Altezza at the same time, so this model is also from the early 2000s. I wouldn't say it's a bad model, but it's a model that's seen its day. Since then, the One model and Automobile have also been introduced, but so far this is the only one that opens. Today's fast-developing Asian model manufacturers can offer much better quality than this, but until there is a good quality openable version available, I think this is a recommendable model for all Japanese fans. As the first generation IS or Altezza is an increasingly popular model, the price of the models is also affected by the price increase. The cheapest models currently start at a fixed price of $150, but with bids you can see models sold for $60, so you can get them at a much lower price. Fortunately, Toyota Camry cars are available in 1/18 scale in several generations. These models are mostly dealer versions, but most of the models are produced by Audi. However, I have a particular favorite among the Camrys in 1/18 scale, and that is the XV40 generation. The adjustable driver's seat and the opening sunroof are almost common features from Chinese manufacturers, but this model also has a number of other features that I won't list here, as I want to show you more about this model later. This 6th generation is available from $110 from China, which I think is a very fair price for a model like this. If you like relatively ordinary cars, this model is a very good choice in my opinion. The Toyota Prius is almost a non-existent model on this scale. So far, only the 3rd generation has been produced and only available in China, so the design is particularly nice. Of course, it adds to the level we have come to expect from Chinese models, so this model was a very good buy a few years ago when it was cheap. I bought it for about $70 including shipping, but that has changed a lot. According to the eBay listing, there are only 2 available in each of the 2 colors, which for this model were black and white. The price of this one is $500, which I think is unrealistic considering that you can buy much better quality models for that price. About a year ago, there was a Chinese police version available for between $150 and $200, and the last model sold by auction changed hands last November for $150. The next model is an old one, but also an AutoArt model. This model is also from the early 2000s but older than the Celica or the MR2. This is evident from the door hinges, and the upholstery is imitated with a more grainy material in the interior and trunk. But a big plus for me is that all the doors have windows, so the interior of this model is less prone to dust. In addition to the Aristo, Auto Art also released the Lexus GS 400. These models were left-hand drive, while the Aristo, as it was intended for the Japanese domestic market, was only available in a right-hand drive version. Both models were available in two colors, silver and black. Apart from the sturdy hinges, this model is still beautiful today and is still available at a reasonable price compared to the new models. The Aristo version, I noticed, is somewhat rarer. The price starts from $165 for available examples, but you can get it cheaper with a bid depending on condition. There aren't many alternatives to the Toyota Crown in this scale range, but if you like 90s Japanese cars with angular styling, then this is your model. This model is a real quality piece. It was available in 1/18 scale in two colors, white and black. In my opinion, this model looks really good in black. In terms of details, this model Auto Art level, but unfortunately it has become a rare model in recent times. So if you are looking for this model now, you will have to dig deep into your pockets, because you can currently get it for around $270, $280. Still, it's a great model, and if you think it's worth the price, it's definitely worth getting one. I thought a lot about what Toyota model I could put in the third place, because I considered several options for this place, but in the end I chose the Hachiroku. On the one hand, because Auto Art was the only one who made this model in an openable version, and even though it has ignition, automobile, Ivy, and I could list other manufacturers' models, they have one thing in common: they are all unopenable. Auto Art has further released simple normal versions, tuning versions, and has also put a lot of emphasis on making different versions of the initial D manga. That is why this model is a big favorite for me. The last release was a composite model, but the manufacturer has re-released it after a slight hiatus due to popular demand. At the time of making this video, it is still a new model and I can recommend it to everyone. Currently, the cheapest available model is $210. Almastrial is a relatively new manufacturer in my collection, as I collect mostly Japanese cars. Century was a redemption for me. After all the Maybach, Mercedes, and Jaguar, I had already bought the later generation towards Auto Art, so I was looking forward to an older version that was also openable. For its price, I think it is a very good model, with nice details and functional details. So if you want a JDM Rolls-Royce model, this model is a really special addition to your collection, as this generation Century was only available in resin version from Kyosho Samurai. The price is around $190 at the moment, and for that money you get a very lavish model from Almastrial. In the top spot is everyone's favorite, including my favorite, the 4th generation Supra. My generation who were socialized on Gran Turismo video games and Fast and Furious movies appreciated it, so I don't need to explain to anyone why we love it so much. So far, we haven't had much choice in purchasing them. For a very long time, there was an alternative, the now obsolete Kyosho, with a long delay, but released by LS Collectibles later. Auto also Solido and Ignition, but for me, the absolute etalon was the LCD version. Beautifully crafted, and the fact that you get all sorts of little accessories like a lifting frame or a keychain with the model, it's a huge slap in the face to European manufacturers, all at a much lower price than today's Auto Art. So for me, this model is my favorite on our list today. The price is under $200, so if you can get your hands on one, get it soon. At the beginning of the video, I promised you an extra model, which is also a secret tip, and this is the Toyota 2000 GT from Auto Art. It's available today in composite form at several dealers, but if you listen to me, you'll also have a look around the used market, as you can pick up a beautiful old Millennium boxed version for under $200, and I think it's a wonderful car. We have now reached the end of the video. Thank you for your kind attention. I will be back with more content soon. I want to know what you think. Write in the comment section which is your favorite Toyota model. If you liked the video, please like it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you don't want to miss out on similar content, please hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.